everyone, welcome back to the Tarot Tanvi. I am Tanvi, this is my studio, these are my tarot cards that I'm going to pull towards the end of this video. So before I go on with and pull your cards for today, I would just like to say that in case you would like to book a personal reading with me, all the links to my website, my Instagram and my YouTube where I upload free readings are all in the description of this episode. So please feel free to check out and contact me. Okay, so I'll be very happy if you do. Okay, so I was having a conversation with somebody very recently, and this lady would often say that I'm a very God-fearing person, Tanvi. I'm a very God-fearing person. I fear God a lot. I am a very God-fearing person. And then I heard another person talk the same way, that we should be afraid of God. We should be afraid of God. And then I backtracked. And I thought, like, how many times while growing up have I heard people say that we should be afraid of God? Now, there are two conjectures to it, like two paths and two takes on this. One is, yes, that when we are harming somebody, we should think of the consequences because, karma has its way of finding it back. And energy is always balanced. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. It can only be, it's like, transform from one form to another. I forgot. Okay, sorry. Too much for being a physicist. Anyway, so the point that I'm trying to make is that if you put out negative energy, that's what you'll get back. If you put out positive energy, that's what you're gonna get back. Eventually, yes. But this idea of fearing God, of being afraid of God, is just, I think, unreal. And why we are afraid of God is because we think that God creates our destiny, okay, and this could be like in terms of universe, God, whoever you believe in. We think that they create our destiny, okay, and our destiny is not in our hands. It's not our free will. It's not in something that's in our power, and we hence like to feel powerless. We love fear. We really love to be fearful. As much as people oppose that they don't like to be afraid, but I feel that most of us, we love to be afraid. That's why we choose leaders, we choose teachers, we understand things from our parents only when they scold us, when they tell us that we should be afraid and we should owe them something. So fear is something that we feed upon, and that's the self-talk that goes on in our heads also, that if you don't do this, you're gonna fail, go get up and run for these many hours. And it's just like this entire notion and feeding a lot of energy into fear that makes us feel fearful of God. But on the other hand, if God is anything, isn't God like positive energy and love? And if God is love, should you be afraid of love? Something to think about, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna pull cards for you. And okay, so the card for you today is the Three of Swords. And the bottom deck energy is King of Pentacles. So the Three of Swords talks about heartbreak and something that is not very pleasant for us. So like the literal meaning is, yes, like heartbreak, but it's not like, I'm not gonna say that that's all gonna happen. Definitely not. The Three of Swords also talks about healing, facing the things that have been breaking your heart. Okay, so heartbreak, we think that it's only when we face a breakup or something like that, we break up with a friend or whatever, our spouse, or we have a fight, is when we face heartbreak. But heartbreak is something that is sort of like facing our faulty beliefs about how a relationship is supposed to run. So our faulty expectations. And when you face your faulty beliefs, it's not an easy realization to have in the beginning. For example, this God-fearing concept. We might be so accustomed to of believing that we're supposed to fear God, that when you realize how much pain this concept has caused you, or this negative self-talk that goes on in your head, this fearful belief, has caused you, it could be a little heartbreaking, you know, to see that, oh my God, why could I not have realized this earlier? So this is sort of an epiphany that I see might be coming to you. It could be through this video, could be like through a thought process, like that's what I'm getting. That's gonna help you in your career in some way, okay? So the bottom deck energy is the the King of Pentacles, sorry. The King of Pentacles is the king of money, the king of finances, the king of the earthly realms. So I would say the more you let go of these faulty belief systems that make you feel like you need to chase your goals all the time, and the more settled you feel in your body, the more awakened you are, the more aligned you are with your goals, the more action you take after meditation, you know, after calming your thoughts down, is how you would be helped in your career. Okay, so that's all that I have for you today, and I hope that this was helpful in some way, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye.